You can buy the right blouse, the right shoes, the right bag, and still look older than you are because one small detail is fighting your proportions. After 50, fabric drape, hemlines, and accessories don't behave the same on the body, and the camera is brutally honest about it. In this video, I'm walking you through 14 items that quietly shorten your legs, widen your shape, or cheapen your finish, plus the exact upgrades that restore polish fast, with zero fuss. Let's begin with number 1. Pants with back pocket embellishments. If your jeans have studs, heavy contrast stitching, flaps, or rhinestones on the back pockets, that detail is doing something sneaky. It pulls attention straight to the hips and seat, and because the design is busy, it often reads cheaper on camera, even when the denim itself is good. After 50, the goal is usually a cleaner line. You want the eye to move up and down your outfit, not get stuck on one loud spot. Back pocket decorations break that flow, and they can make the whole look feel overworked. Pocket shape matters too. Bulky flaps add width. Sharp contrast stitching outlines the area like a highlighter. Even tiny crystals create a look at me effect that fights an elegant outfit. The upgrade is simple. Choose pants with clean pockets, minimal stitching, and a straighter leg line. That instantly looks more modern, more polished, and more intentional. If you want a ready-made example, I like the ATHLETA Brooklyn-lined mid-rise pant. It gives you that smooth, streamlined finish without trying too hard. The exact link is in the description. Quick styling fix if you already own embellished pockets. Wear a longer top that skims past the seat and add structure up top with a crisp collar, a blazer, or a sharp necklace. Number 2, shoes with overly rounded toes. A very rounded toe looks harmless, but it changes your proportions. It shortens the foot visually, which shortens the leg visually, and that can make the entire outfit feel heavier. Even if your pants fit perfectly, the wrong toe shape can quietly pull the look backward. This is especially true with cropped trousers, skirts, or dresses, because your shoe becomes the end point of the outfit. If that end point looks bulky or overly soft, your whole silhouette reads softer too. The fix is not painful, and it's not about wearing high heels. You just want a sleeker toe profile. Almond toe, soft point, or a modern refined point keeps the line long. It looks sharper, it looks more current, and it makes simple outfits feel intentional. One more detail most people miss: the top of the shoe. A lower vamp, meaning you see more of the top of your foot, also lengthens the leg line. A higher vamp can shorten it. If you love comfort, you can still have it. Just choose structure, clean edges, and a toe that doesn't look like it's rounding off your whole outfit. It's a small switch with a big payoff. Next up, the thin knit tops that collapse at the waist and why they're a silent confidence killer. Number 3, thin knit tops that collapse at the waist. Thin knit tops are one of the most common nice in theory, messy in real life pieces. On a hanger they look smooth. On the body they often cling, sink and bunch, right where you want the line to stay clean, the waist and lower tummy. The issue is structure. When the fabric is too light, it has nothing to hold it up. It collapses into every curve, and it can emphasize the midsection even if that's not an area you usually think about. Under bright lighting or on camera, it's even more obvious. What works better is a knit that skims. Think thicker ribbing, Ponte-like fabric, stable hems, and a neckline that stays put. When the hem has weight, it falls straight instead of grabbing. When the neckline is stable, it frames your face instead of stretching and looking tired. Here's my simple test. Pinch the fabric at the waist. If it feels flimsy and see-through when stretched, it will likely cling. If it snaps back and feels smooth, it will likely skim. If you already own thin knits, don't toss them. Use them as a base layer under a structured third piece, and keep the front line clean with a better bra and a smoother waistband all day. At number 4, mid-calf length capris. Capris feel like a smart, practical choice. The problem is where they end. Mid-calf is usually the widest part of the lower leg. So when a pant stops there, it creates a visual stop sign exactly where you do not want one. It shortens the leg line, it makes the calf look broader, and it can make the whole body look heavier even when your outfit is otherwise elegant. This is why capris often look fine in the mirror, but strange in photos. The camera reads the cut line first, then reads your proportions proportions second. The better move is to choose lengths that keep the line moving. Full length, a true ankle length that hits at the ankle bone, or a wide leg summer pant that drapes straight down. If your goal is cool and breathable, wide leg linen is one of the easiest upgrades because it gives airflow without chopping your height. A clean example is the QUINCE 100% European linen wide leg pant. It creates a long relaxed line without the mid-calf interruption. Quick styling rule: if you want a shorter pant, it should either end above the calf closer to the knee or drop to the ankle. The middle zone is the trap. Number 5, cardigans that crop at the hips. A cardigan can be your best friend after 50, unless it stops right at the hips. When a cardigan ends at the widest part of your body, it creates a horizontal cut. That cut makes the torso look shorter and boxier, and it pulls attention straight to the tummy and hip area. Even worse, many hip-length cardigans cling slightly at the hem so they don't hang clean. They grab, they bunch, and the silhouette looks compressed. This is why 2 women can wear the same outfit, and one looks polished while the other looks a little stuck. It's not weight, it's where the line ends. The upgrade is choosing cardigans that either sit at the waist with structure or go longer to create a vertical smoothing effect. Mid-thigh lengths work well because they frame the body and visually lift the outfit without trying. Another fix is how you wear it. A cropped at the hips cardigan worn closed becomes a block. Worn open, it can still work if the top underneath is a similar tone and creates one clean column. Think of cardigans as architecture. You want straight lines and intentional endpoints, not a hem that lands where your shape is widest. Number 6, pants with excess fabric at the crotch. This is the relaxed fit problem that quietly ruins outfits. When pants have excess fabric at the crotch, the front looks droopy and unpolished. It reads like the pants are too big, too low, or poorly cut, even when they technically fit everywhere else. And because it sits in the center of your silhouette, it pulls focus instantly. You can be wearing a beautiful shoe, a great top, even a sharp jacket, yet the outfit still feels off. The tricky part is that many people blame their body, but this is usually a pattern and rise issue, not a you issue. A better fit keeps the front clean. You want enough room to move, but not so much that the fabric collapses. Relaxed pants can still look tailored when the rise is correct. The fabric has structure and the leg falls straight. Here's a simple check. Stand naturally, then walk a few steps. If the fabric bunches and sags in the front, it will look worse as the day goes on. The fastest fix is adjusting rise and sizing. Often going slightly higher in rise and choosing a sturdier fabric instantly removes the droop and restores sharpness without sacrificing comfort. Next up at number 7, soft slouchy shoulder bags. A slouchy shoulder bag feels easy and effortless, but visually it does the opposite. It drags the outfit down. When a bag has no structure, it collapses into your side and creates a droopy line from shoulder to hip. That can make even a clean outfit look tired, like you're carrying the weight of the day before you've even started. And if the bag is large and floppy, it often becomes the biggest shape on your body, which throws off proportions fast. This matters more after 50 because you're usually leaning into simpler outfits, better basics, cleaner silhouettes, fewer noisy details. In that kind of wardrobe, accessories carry more responsibility. A slouchy bag doesn't read relaxed luxury. It reads unfinished. The upgrade is a structured bag with clean edges. Even a casual outfit looks sharper when the bag holds its own shape. If you want a classic that works with almost everything, the Longchamp Le Pliage tote bag is a reliable pick because it keeps a cleaner outline than most soft totes, but still feels practical. The link is in the description. Quick styling fix if you love your soft bag. Pair it with something structured elsewhere. A blazer, a crisp collar, or a shoe with a more defined shape, so the outfit still has a strong frame. At number 8, matte, flat brown or beige head to toe. Neutral outfits can look expensive, but flat brown or beige from top to bottom is a common trap. The issue is not the colour itself, it's the lack of contrast and light near the face. Matte beige and flat brown can drain warmth from your skin and make everything look slightly dull, especially in indoor lighting. On camera, it can blur your features and make the outfit read more background than intentional. The fix is to keep the neutral base, but add lift up top. That lift can be shine, texture, or a slightly brighter tone near the neckline. One small reflective detail can make your whole face look more awake. Texture matters too. A matte beige sweater with matte beige pants can look like one block, but if you add a different texture, silk, leather, ribbing, a crisp cotton collar, the outfit suddenly has depth. If you want the simplest upgrade, add one light-catching piece near your collarbone. That's often all it takes to make beige look chic instead of sleepy. Quick pause. If this is helping, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Now let's talk about the neutral trap, because colour is only half the story. Sleeve length is where the silhouette gets decided. Number 9, sleeves that hit mid-upper arm. This sleeve length is one of the most unflattering default cuts, and it shows up everywhere. When a sleeve stops mid-upper arm, it creates a harsh line right where the arm is naturally widest. That makes the arm look broader, and it also makes the top look less refined because the sleeve ends in an awkward in-between place. It's not short enough to feel intentional and not long enough to create a clean line. A better sleeve hits at a more flattering point, closer to the elbow, bracelet length, or full length that you can push up neatly. Those lengths either skim past the widest area or land on a narrower part of the arm. Layering is the other easy solution. A light cardigan worn open creates 2 vertical lines down the body and softens the arm area without hiding you. It looks elegant and it feels comfortable. Quick fix if you already own mid-upper arm sleeves. Roll them up once or twice so they sit higher and look purposeful, or add a light layer that frames the torso and gives your outfit structure. The goal isn't to cover everything, it's to control where the visual cut line lands, because that's what the camera reads first. Next, at number 10, overly short jackets that ride up when you move. Overly short jackets are sneaky because they pass the mirror test when you're standing still, but the second you sit down, reach forward, or take a few steps, the jacket rides up, the hem shifts, and your proportions break in motion. That's when an outfit starts looking slightly awkward, like it was styled for a mannequin, not a real day. The biggest issue is the floating hem. If a jacket ends too high and has no structure, it creates a harsh, horizontal line across the torso. That line can visually widen the midsection and shorten the leg line at the same time. And when you keep adjusting it, the outfit reads fussy instead of effortless. The upgrade is a jacket that stays put. You want a stable shoulder, a hem that doesn't creep upward, and enough structure to keep the silhouette clean while you move. Even a simple outfit looks elevated when the outer layer holds the frame. A strong example of this kind of polish is the Ralph Lauren collection, Russell silk and linen blazer, because it's built to keep its shape, not collapse. If your jacket is already short, you can still make it work by wearing it open and creating a long vertical line underneath. And now, let's zoom in on the accessory that can overpower your face in seconds. Number 11, busy scarves worn close to the face. A scarf is supposed to soften an outfit, but when the print is busy and the scarf sits tight and high near your face, it does the opposite. It competes with your features. Instead of highlighting your eyes and smile, it becomes the loudest thing in the frame. This is especially common with high contrast patterns, sharp stripes, bold florals, strong black and white prints, or anything that looks like it belongs on wallpaper. The closer it sits to your chin, the more it steals attention and adds visual clutter. The fix is not no scarves, the fix is control. Softer prints, better fabric, and a looser drape gives you the elegance without the fight. A scarf that hangs lower creates a long vertical line, which is instantly more flattering. And lighter contrast near the face makes your skin look brighter, not muted. If you want the scarf look but hate fuss, skip the tight knot. Fold it long, drape it down, and let it frame the outfit instead of crowding your neckline. Because once the top half is calm, the next thing that can quietly ruin proportions is what your pants do at the ankle. Next up at number 12, pants that taper too sharply at the ankle. A sharp taper seems like a flattering idea. In reality, when pants narrow too aggressively at the ankle, they create a lollipop silhouette. Weight at the top, tiny at the bottom. That exaggerates hips and thighs, makes the legs look shorter, and can make the whole outfit feel top-heavy, even if you're wearing a great top. This gets worse with stiff fabrics or tight hems that bunch. Instead of a clean line, you get puckering at the ankle and pulling through the thigh, which reads uncomfortable and dated. The upgrade is a balanced leg shape. Slim straight, or a gentle taper keeps the lower leg proportional. The eye travels down smoothly, which makes you look taller and sharper without trying. Also, your shoe matters here. If the pant is narrower, your shoe needs a bit of presence. If both are tiny and tight, the outfit can look pinched. A clean example of this more modern leg line is Hudson jeans. Kelly low-rise loose straight jeans, because the shape stays straight instead of strangling the ankle. From here, we go to footwear, because the sole thickness can make an outfit look finished or instantly too casual. Number 13, flat shoes with very thin soles. Ultra-thin flats sound like the most simple shoe choice, but visually they can make an outfit look unfinished. The problem is weight. When the sole is extremely thin, the shoe looks delicate in a way that reads casual, almost like a house slipper. And when the shoe has no structure, it doesn't anchor the outfit. So even if your pants are tailored and your top is polished, the look can still feel like it's missing the final step. This hits harder after 50 because your outfits usually get cleaner and more minimal. In a minimal outfit, the shoe matters more. The base of your look needs a little presence, so the whole silhouette feels stable. The better swap is a flat or sneaker with structure, not bulky, just intentional. A shoe with a defined shape, a slightly thicker sole, and clean lines makes the outfit feel modern and complete. Loafers, elevated ballet flats, and crisp sneakers tend to do this well. Quick rule: if the outfit is streamlined, your shoe should look designed, not flimsy. And once your shoes have that grounding, the last upgrade is what happens right at your neckline. Finally, at number 14, shirts with small, tight neck openings. A small, tight neckline can ruin an outfit faster than people expect. High, narrow neck openings compress the upper body. They make the neck look shorter, the shoulders look broader, and the face can look heavier on camera. Even if you love the shirt, the shape can create a crowded feeling around your head and collarbone. This is why some tops feel stuffy, even when the fabric is soft. The neckline is telling the eye to stop and bunch up at the top, instead of letting the line flow down the body. The upgrade is space. Open necklines like a V, a scoop, a soft square, or an open collar create breathing room. They lengthen the neck visually and bring light to the face. It's one of the simplest ways to look fresher without changing anything else about your outfit. If you want an instant cheat code, add long vertical jewelry. A pendant or long chain creates a V shape visually, which pulls the eye downward and slims the upper body. Quick fix for tight necklines you already own. Layer with an open cardigan or blazer so the neckline gets framed, not boxed in. If this video saved you from even one, why does this outfit look off? Moment. Hit like and subscribe, because we keep it simple here. Clean lines, modern shape, and easy upgrades that actually work. The exact products I mentioned are linked in the description below, and don't click away yet. Watch the next video on your screen. I'll see you there.